Donald Trump has been confusing names recently. He's been going off teleprompter and kind of in a rambling way. Do you have any problems with his cognitive condition right now?
No, I think he's 100% cognitive. Donald Trump is Donald Trump. I have the same problem. I'm sitting here started up on you, so everybody can talk about me. Go Donald Trump.
And what about President Biden?
He's not well. Clearly not well.
In what way?
He gets on stage and walks one way and the other. Doesn't know. They say they have to guide him off to let him know where he is. He forgets what he's saying. I mean, clearly. I mean, when you join the military, when we join the military and we take the oath, if we can't keep up our duties, we surrender them. That's all I have to say about that. I mean, honestly, if he was a military officer, we'd have to surrender his duties, and he is the commander-in-chief. I don't understand that.
What's he doing differently than the former president's doing?
I'm really surprised he can run. They're allowing him to stay in there and run our country. I mean, to be honest, I mean, you're gonna make a decision to send guys to war, or things like that, men or women to war, and you're gonna make a decision like that. You have to be of sound mind and body, 100%, because you're sending men and women into harm's way.
That's why I'm asking these questions. There are a number of people who think that neither man is of sound mind to do that now.
Well, I think Donald Trump's of sound mind to do it.
We're Gold Star family members, and since the Afghanistan withdrawal, when our 13 kids were killed, he's the only person who's reached out to us. He's the only person who wants to get some accountability for what went wrong in the Afghanistan withdrawal, and he's the only one who's going to pull this country back together. You know, we drive down the road, you see a flag, and who is that person voting for? It shouldn't be like that. This country used to be united. We all believed in this country, and now there's this huge division in this country, and it's a lot because of social media and the media in general that just pits one person against each other. You know, one of these days, and it may not be too far off, we're going to be attacked, and it could be Russia, Iran, and it can be China. They come together against us. What are we going to do? Then we'll finally come together. But we shouldn't have to wait for that. We shouldn't wait till the next world war or till this administration fails so badly. You know, politics and showing leadership in this world. That's what's going to happen. You know, and there's going to be more kids coming home like our daughter, Sergeant Nicole G, in a casket with a flag-draped coffin.
I'm so sorry for what you and your families have endured and their friends. I want to know if there is a way, because you know President Biden had a son who was in the military who he lost, but who not in battle. That a lot of the Gold Star families supported President Biden. Is there a sense that in the Gold Star community that he has lost significant support over these past years?
He doesn't care about any of the military boots on the ground.
He's lost touch and he's lost relevance in a lot of different ways, and it has to do with a deterioration of his mental capacities, to be honest with you.
Are you worried about President Trump's cognitive condition right now at all?
Not one second. I met the man in person, and his attention to detail, not only in the fact of him knowing my daughter's name and saying it to our face, which President Biden has yet to do, publicly or privately, he was able to recall details of the event, details of how they got there, in a way that wasn't manipulative or contrived, but he was being comforting.
Some of the ways that he's been forgetting names, I'm talking about the former president, forgetting names, rambling a little bit, going off speech, some people are saying it's showing cognitive decline. Do you have any pause about that with the former president?
I haven't seen that and what you're talking about, but I would say that when you meet hundreds and thousands of different people, you're going to forget people's names. I do as well, but not anything at the level that Joe Biden has demonstrated.
Do you worry about President Trump's cognitive decline, that he's been repeating names, rambling in speeches, forgetting names, seeming a little out of it?
I think that he has a lot of work on his plate, and I think that, I would be shocked if he didn't, because, you know, robots don't, humans do, you know, humans make, human errors and mistakes, so I think that, treat him just like I would treat a grandpa.
So you forgive President Biden of the same then?
I try to forgive everyone of that age of, slight cognitive or, just verbal things.
Oh, I'm so excited to really add value to the Trump campaign. I'm here with the Government Blockchain Association, and I'm here to basically provide and offer my expertise to the campaign.
And why this campaign and why not the Biden campaign?
Because the thing is, I know it's going to have a lot of impact compared to me going towards the Biden campaign, because Trump will love to take and put his name on, the product and idea and the value that I have to give, and it will most likely get to market a lot faster. So basically, I've created a way to turn digital Bitcoin into physical Bitcoin forever. So I think that Trump would be an amazing person to roll this out.
But associating with a felon, does that give you pause? Associated?
Oh, yeah, I have to go. All right. Have a good one.
He's 78 years old. He's forgetting people's names. He's rambling. President Biden historically has gone up on people's names and has had issues in speeches. Do you see cognitive decline in your candidate?
No, not at all. I mean, I think he is a force to be reckoned with. I'm excited about Thursday. And
the debate.
The debate. Amen. Yes. And we'll see what candidate can kind of show up, because I know you can't have like Biden over there in Italy, wandering around. Like, he's just, for our nation to be the greatest nation in the world, right? And he's our front guy. I'm sorry. No. Sometimes it's just, no.
The felony conviction in New York of the former president, did that make you think twice at all about your support?
Not even close, no. Not even close. It's unfortunate that they had to trump up those charges, bring it back. Like, I mean, what they did legally for something that was it just made no sense to me. And, it was just like Georgia. It was just, he's been constantly under fire, and he deals well with it, in my opinion. It's admirable, but how do you prove a negative? How do you prove something didn't happen, And
I'll devil's advocate it here. They found enough evidence to convict him on 34 counts, even if it was one count. Let's say it was one count.
With the jury instructions, automatically.
But it was a unanimous jury of our peers.
We have to honor that,
But that doesn't change your. Is there anything he could do to lose your support?
Of course, if he was to be a turncoat and what he ran on, he promised, and he did, right? The proof is in the pudding. He didn't lie. Abortion, man. He promised that. He came through. 3 Supreme Court justices. I believe, in our Second Amendment. I believe, if he was to do something, I guess, criminal, that is proven, and...
Well, he did do something criminal, right? He was and it was proven.
Well, it wasn't proven, right?
Well, it was proven enough for a jury to say...
Well, the jury also found O.J. innocent. You know what I mean? That's just the way the legal system works.
That's cherry picking. They also found Hunter Biden guilty.
Exactly, right? So, hey...
Do you think that was a fair conviction?
I didn't follow that. I really didn't. He is a family member of a sitting president. If I was to be held accountable for, my family, I don't get involved in that.
Admirable.